You know you're somebody when you've been hacked, or
Oh, well, welcome to the Hornsmen Show. I'm your host, MD, and boy, Black History Month is upon us. So happy Black History Month. Today in the studio, we have the King of Smiles, Toma T. What's up?
hey, what's going on, America? I decided to celebrate this month and every day with you. We're gonna have a little bit of fun today. We're gonna learn about one another. You get to learn about us. So come on, let's find some smiles together.
Love it. 50 in the building. What's happening?
Hope everybody's doing good. Straight talk all here all day. Hope we're getting it together.
Yes. It's Ip the Dip, the ladies Gip. Gip, what up?
It's Gridiron Gospel this evening. We are a tribute to women and Black history. She is clothed with strength and dignity. Proverbs 31:25. I'm cloaked in darkness tonight, but I'm excited about this show. R.I.P. Catherine O'Hara, by the way.
Yes. So should we let Waits in? I know he was talking crazy to us. So what we do is if you start talking crazy to everybody, sometimes we just
get yanked out.
You gotta cut him.
Hey, what's my man from Alabama? He said, Lank, let a naysayer know. Don't be playing around.
Let us
You'll get kicked out. Hey, but welcome in the studio, Waits. We're letting you in from Most City. Most City, what's up?
Hey guys, just happy to be here. Thanks for Equality for letting me be a part of the show tonight. Shout out to Black History Month. A couple of days going. It's more than a month. So excited to be here.
Good. You learned your lesson. You ain't gonna be talking no more.
Watch your mouth.
Yes. Like I said at the top of the show, today we are talking Black history. We're going to talk about a little bit about the Super Bowl, and we're going to talk about the Texas women's basketball team who's on fire. They are on fire. But before we get started, we're going to jump into a little bit of what you know. And today's what you know is going to be a little fun today. We're going to start out just like this. I'm going to have y'all all chime in. You're gonna say your names. I'll have you walk across, and go across the screen and say who you think this is. But the first question: who is most likely to be killed first if they were in a horror movie? Of us five, who is most likely to be killed first if they were in a horror movie? We're gonna go with. I'm gonna start. Anybody want to start first?
I'll start.
Okay.
All due respect, most of the horror movie stuff, action stuff happens at night. So it'll be Kali. He'll get killed in the bed, like in Freddy Krueger, while he's sleeping, dreaming. Sorry.
Oh, no lies told.
I almost think that you should have asked us to just write the names because all of us would have said Kali.
Yes, exactly. Yep. No doubt. Final answer.
Now, oddly enough, I'm going to differ in one. Kali's going to be sleep. But I figure in a horror movie, you have to run through doors because of Waits' thumbs. He might not be able to get the door handle.
That's nice.
He might not be able to
get it.
Get this. So I was like, maybe it's Waits. Toma, let's talk about Kali and his love of sleep.
No, listen, and shout out to Freddy Krueger. He would only wait for the dreams to come, and then he would turn into a nightmare. And that's what happened. If Kali doesn't go to sleep, everything is a nightmare, right? So that's what it's about. So the boy needs his rest. He's active and engaged in the morning, but but whatever time it is right now, that boy ready.
Hey, watch this. I don't mind being the sacrificial lamb at the beginning of the show because that means I get to sleep through the rest of the movie. I don't have to stay awake. So I'm good. Just tell him, killing me softly.
Yes. Strumming my pain with his finger. All right. Next question. Question number 2. Who is most likely to win a Grammy?
All right. I got an answer for that.
Okay.
I'll go first.
Let Waits go first, man.
I'll go first. That's funny. I'll go first because what most people would say Kali, but it ain't Kali. It's gonna be DJ Hawaii 5-0 because there's so many different categories. So Jonesy's gonna get mad at us one day and go into a sabbatical, and it's gonna be like the first Grammy for the Polynesian techno track
skateboard
that
documentary.
And then he'll have his own like genre going forward. And then he'll be like, when they had a producer come up there and be like, hey, who is that other guy with Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak? I just want to thank y'all for jumping on my track. Bruno, I saw you in the Big Island. Anderson, I know you with the hip hop and the Kith. So thank you very much. And then so I say Jonesy wins the Grammy. And he might have won one a couple of days ago with an alternate Wu-Tang.
Let you run it down the aisle.
Duran.
Gib, who's your
awesome?
Gib, who's your who's most classic?
I got a surprise. I think this will be a surprise answer. Spoken word. It was a big one. I like the idea of just language and love through art in the spoken form, and I think Toma would best emulate that on stage. So I'm gonna vote for the King of Smiles on this one. I know Jonesy's the front runner pick. He's gonna produce this fire track, but Toma's gonna come on the end of that track like Big Gip on the Outkast album and set it off.
Goodwill is the monarch of this house. Yeah, that's a good one.
Jonesy?
Yeah, I was gonna say Kali, but I do think that I'm a front runner of that. I do think Kali is gonna get an Emmy before he gets a Grammy, though. So it's
Leon Thomas was an actor, a stage actor before he was a musician. So there's that.
Yeah, and Tupac was a musician before he was an actor. So I mean, yeah, you got it.
Preach.
Toma, who you got?
Yeah, I think I'm with Waits on that one. I'm giving it up to Y50 for multiple genre opportunities, but remixing something, yeah. Grammy for the Jonesy.
So I was gonna say Kali as well, but I figure that he might not, because Kali sang in remember we had that talent show on campus with him, Joe,
Joe Bishop,
Irv,
Harris,
and who was the fourth?
Lil T, man. East Texas, what up though?
And so I was gonna say Kylie at first because he's performed, but he was probably be sleep. Like concerts are late nowadays.
He'll win a Grammy. He'll win a snoozy nowadays.
Well, but hold on, MD. The only benefit is Grammys is on the West Coast, so it's really like 6 or 7 that it really goes.
You got to win early.
So that's Kali is gonna be like, Kali's gonna, how people tour. Kali's gonna do a residency on the West Coast,
That's
just so he can perform at 5.
Full body clock adjustment.
I love it. Let's move to question number 3. Who is most likely to be on the grill for the 4th of July or the Juneteenth barbecue?
I mean, if history is any informer of the future, it's going to be Marlon Davis. Now, I'm going to say MD was the first to have the little black Weber grill, the small one you could roll on the wheels with the undercarriage, and he had the old grill kit. So I'm going with MD. I don't know if your skills have improved since maybe 20 years ago, but I think MD's the one.
Well, to answer your question, yes, they have.
Okay.
Yes, they have. To answer your question.
He's asking if you would grill for him. That's what he really wants. He wants you to cook out.
Yeah, I'm gonna choose myself.
Yep.
I knew it.
Yeah,
I knew it.
I'm gonna choose myself. I'm a big griller.
But is it a Traeger though?
Stuff in all.
Tri-tip.
Come on, Toma with the tri-tip. Sorry, that's not the grill. Sorry. It is a pellet. We do a pellet grill. We do a couple of green egg things. We do some stuff. So yeah, I'm a griller, man. But tri-tip. What? Matter of fact, we'll have some next weekend. Our next event, I'll bring some of my meat.
I love it, Jonesy.
Pause. Thank you for that, Rodney. I actually think that Rodney could be potentially the person. The problem is that he has a brother named Reese who actually is going to be doing all the cooking.
Yeah, okay.
So then therefore,
that's
1,000%.
a little known fact here as well is that I called Marlon during this last holiday and I was like, hey man, how's it going? He was like, oh man, it's good. I'm just getting the food ready for the family. So at that point, he's the person who already cooks already for everyone. He's going to be most likely on the grill anyway. MD.
Toma T.
I'm glad you said that because I was going to say Waits grilling would be when Reese go tell him to check the meat.
Bring the pan.
Yeah. But I've only had one person's grill at some point. That's MD's, and my boy throw down a little bit, so I'm gonna give it to MD's.
Appreciate y'all.
That's not true, dog. You had it at my house before. Like, what are you talking about?
It was not in. It was like leftover meat, man. Nobody wants your leftover meat. I want it grilled off the grill, hot fire.
So, Toma, were you with me when we went to? We were about to barbecue something for the frat. I had to be careful. I was like, am I gonna say what it was? When we went to Albertsons, and they had that big barrel. It was one of them. We had this big barrel grills that they were selling outside, and so there was a lot of confusion. I was like, "Yo," so it was outside. So we tried to bring it in. We're like, "Yo, how do we pay for this?" They're like, "Oh, just bring it in. They'll ring it up at the register." And so we go inside. They don't ring it up, but a guy puts it in my car, in the back of the car. And I was like,
thanks. And that's why Albertsons without.
I was like, okay. Now, mind you, I was getting a new grill, all the meats and everything. So I went and got all the meats from HEB because Albertsons blessed me with a complimentary grill.
Shout out to the Riverside.
Well, we ain't saying what Albertsons it was.
And I ain't saying what Riverside it was.
And I ain't saying what California it was. Question number 4. Who is most likely to go skinny dipping?
Easy.
That's the first one. Yeah, that's an easy one. We already know
Jonesy?
that. Yeah. Oh, no. This is not me. No. The answer is Toma. Everybody knows that. I don't think anybody he'll do it right now. He'll do it right now for free. I mean,
he's a card
temperature's over 50
member of the Polar Bear Club. He's like, it's 30.
No matter icy warm, I want nature. All its form.
Now here's the real answer. The real answer is yes, Toma, without a doubt. Now, 2 of us and a half. I'm gonna give Khalid a half. 2 of us are known to wear European bathing suits, right? So we get close. Shout out to Chubby's, our future sponsor. But 2 of us get close on the skinny dip as far as that 4 or 5 incher on the. Khalid, did you ever buy those Chubbies that time? We did go shopping for them.
I did. Did you ever buy those? My inseam. He's talking about the inseam because they're like it's like a 2-inch inseam. Once it starts to creep up, like the Seinfeld episode of Shrinkage. But so yes, I did get the Chubbies, but not the European style. I couldn't go quite over that length.
Well, different men, different lengths in the Chubbies. But I will tell you this. Shout out to my boy Jonesy, because Jonesy is very quick Jonesy got like 2 steps once you get to the pool area before you have that special gate. Jonesy's topless and foot shoeless and ready to show him off. And he got a new tattoo.
So I'm gonna jump in. I think Toma is most likely to be naked in a pool. I don't think his intention is I was gonna go skinny dipping. So my real answer is Tony Jones, because he got the new he got the new 6-pack, and he be trying to show all them videos, and he's international with the travel. So I think Jonesy would be like, I'm gonna go ahead and go skinny dipping without hesitation, and intentionally skinny dipping, not Toma. I just happened to be naked in the pool, and I didn't know.
Where my clothes at? Yeah, that's a normal Saturday now.
He also gonna tell you it's an 8-pack, not a 6. I'm telling you what he gonna tell you.
8.
Oh, okay.
5-pack.
I'll put a bow tie on.
What?
All right.
There you go. Let's move to question number 5. Who is most likely to get tricked into a
violence?
I don't know which way you point.
Favorite question.
Why you get maximized on the screen? Wow. Do I have to share my experiences? No, it wouldn't be twice. It would be 1.5 times. And the second time it would like slow down and I'd be like, oh, this feels familiar. So no, it wouldn't be a two-time. It wouldn't be a two-time issue, but I will accept that.
Three people point at you, Kali? Is there something that happened to make them believe that it's possible?
There was a time in life when I was young and perhaps a little bit naive and perhaps a little desperate. And I thought
the internet had just started.
The internet was just kind of becoming what it was. And there was an email that came across, and it was, I don't know, a Nigerian prince. I don't know what the heritage line. I don't know all that information. They presented
That's
it
what
a
he
certain
said.
way.
That's what he told you he was.
I was in a bit of a pinch, and I needed to get back to Houston. So certain things got set in motion with my bank account. I'll just leave it at that. Okay, is that enough?
Nope. Anybody want to elaborate on the story?
I just want to know: were you in business school at the time?
Was I in business school at the time? Wow. You just devalued the entire SMU Cox School of Business degree plan with that comment.
But it ain't just that though, bro. You were staying in the same. He's like, yeah, man, I got this new place, man. Chris Bosh stays here. Erica Badu. He's like, hey, by the way, did you ever play any soccer with any Nigerian princes?
Exactly.
I said, Prince? No, he was a boys team. He was like Prince, like the boys, but multiple ones. I said, no, we had this one dude. He was from Ghana. But I was like, why you ask Kali? And he just did. He said,
Kali, again, so at one point you got some money though, right? You sent some money and they sent some money back. Yeah. Tell us how it felt when you got that initial money and you thought it was a good deal. How'd you feel then?
The cash injection, I was excited. It was a fulfillment of my dream to move back to Houston. So excitement level was high. I'll just say that. The day I got back to Houston and I went to Target on San Felipe and I tried to get some toiletries to move into my apartment, and they said, "Sir, your card is declined." And I said, "No, I have a couple $1,000s in this account." I said, "No, sir,
I just got it from Prince Hakeem."
So again, not to bore the audience here, but there was some things that weren't set up correctly with the way the account money came in and the way it went out. And who it went to and what country it may have been fueled to and all of that. So that's
routing code.
Yeah, routing and that's it.
The way his checking and receiving was working. His deposit withdrawal slips were working. All right, next question. Let's move on to question number 6. Who is most likely to cause an international incident? We're gonna start with Kali. You are pointing.
Well, when you name yourself, you're the self-proclaimed NATO, but that's really code for I will set off a nuclear explosion, a bomb, if you don't do what I say. There's very little room for interpretation there. I think Toma's the answer. I think what the question is, what does that incident entail? Is it like espionage? Is it international kidnapping? Is he taking over like a building?
The incident doesn't have to be negative.
Okay, Jack Ryan. Okay, so he's going to save the world then, perhaps, but it's going to be covert ops.
Toma, you were ahead of your time. Let's just say that. There's a lot of stuff going on, and we won't get political, but people are trying to take off green lands and take over countries and whatever. And Toma, to Kali's point, NATO was a statement that you made, Toma. But there was a point in life, Toma, that everybody could get it verbally. Many times on 6th Street, if a person was in front of the Bratwurst stand and you decided that their time was up, you gave that person a name depending on the country or region you thought they were from. So this nice young man, I'll never forget it, he had a great tan, and you called him Malik. And he said, I'm from El Paso. And he said, that's not in India or Asia. And you said, you ain't even supposed to be eating pork, no way. And he says, but I love pork tamales.
It's gotta be false.
So it wasn't technically international because El Paso's a border town to America, but since it's a border town, we were this close to an international
incident.
International, intercontinental,
interdimensional.
It's you, Tom.
Jonesy, who's your answer?
My vote is I think it's a tie in between the two gentlemen that are located on the right hand side of the screen. That would be yourself and Toma. And here's a breakdown for me. I think that MD, you're the strategy behind it, and I think Toma's the execution. And the reason why because when you two get together, it's like things that you do if you've seen us a numerous amount of times. MD starts doing this thing where if he starts spitting a lot, it's a weird thing, and you just have to be there where he'll just start spitting and he'll just like be looking around and he'll spit. It's very like, what's going on, man? Like, you good? Like, I gotta check in with him. He don't really answer the question, but he'll look at you and kind of not answer, but you like, it's not really English. And so therefore I would say if it's an international incident, I feel like, okay, it's about to go down, but then who's executing it? Here comes I don't give a damn.
Can I ask a question really quick?
Right? You walk in, peace sign.
To those guys. Can I ask a question? Raise your hand. International incident. Have ever met a Russian? Anyone? Tomo Marlon? Anyone?
A Russian?
Anyone?
All right.
Let's go. But here's
transparent vulnerability. I got receipts for all y'all boys.
Here's what y'all failed to remember. It was in August. It was a wedding that was taking place in Mexico, which is international for you all. That local Texas is not international, but there was a wedding in Mexico. Someone's flight got in before the rest of our flight. Someone was detained in lockup because he had some suspicious, or I'm not going to say suspicious because that would mean it was illegal. He had some equipment that was different than others, and they asked this young man, "What is this? Do you want to cooperate and pay?"
I didn't know where you were going with this. I had no idea where you were going with this.
I forgot. I honestly forgot about this.
Yeah, and Tony Jones, who had the equipment, who was DJing Shaq's wedding, really was held locked up for a couple of hours.
Detainee.
He was a detainee internationally.
They took me to the back. They sure did. And we had an issue because they were like, "You got to pay for this." And I was like, "Well, I ain't got Jack SHI asterisk." Yeah, asterisk. And it was tough, man. We went back and forth, and I said, "Well, we gonna have to figure this out right now. You want this money or not?" As in tourism.
I'm gonna get back on the flight. And I'm out.
I was ready to go.
You got to get detained.
They looked at me. I looked at them. And then on top of that, I was like, all right, I'm going to tell you how petty I was. Let me just tell you. Let me just be 100% petty. I was like, okay, fine, whatever. I'll pay it. What is it? All right, cool. Yeah, I got American Express.
Okay. I like
work in Mexico.
I like it. What you got, Pablo?
They said, "Don't leave home without it." So, if anyone wants to change, there is literally a couple of FUs or whatever away from a real international. We won't have no DJ, no nothing. And this was an international event, so my vote is Tony Jones. Let's move to question number 7.
Sometimes you got to get detained.
Who is most likely to start a fight with a mascot at a sporting event?
Don't say me, dog. That's got to be Waits, bro.
You know what? We're gonna go to Kali first. Who is most likely to start a fight with a mascot at a sporting event?
The fight would not begin, and it would become it was a friendly encounter at first, and then as the game progressed, and I'm telling this like this is a real story. As the game progressed, things got physical. There was a lot of pushing and touching, and all of a sudden, next thing you know, somebody swings. There's a punch thrown. The mascot's head flies off. There's blood. There's a bison head. There's a mask.
I was like, what mascot is it?
I don't know. I can just see it in my mind's eye. And the only person that I can see is Toma.
Listen,
That's
I
the
did
only
it to
person I
protect
can
you,
see.
Kali. I did it to
You did it,
protect
okay.
you.
Because I was over here asleep on the bench
Exactly.
during the halftime.
Fourth quarter. Wake up.
We do have one of our listeners that has chimed in, Toma, as well. So,
Yes.
Kali, I'm going to elaborate on your story. I feel as if Toma would have made friends with the said mascot.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Made
100%.
friends.
Correct.
They would have took pictures. They
Yep.
would exchange Instagrams. He would have if it was like a Colorado buffalo, he would have named him like Buffy or something. He would have had like a cute name for
A
them.
pet name for him. Yeah.
That name, shed a tear, smiled. Then we would have gone up by like 50 points. They we're high-fiving the entire time. We go up by 50
Yes.
points. And the Colorado Buffaloes like, look, I gotta go and pee. And Tony be like, so you just gonna walk out while we beating y'all by 50? I take that as disrespect. You just gonna walk away from me and turn your back to me. And we had been talking.
I'm
Then it would have been a slap in the back of the head. That's what I believe.
Well, that's what happened when you beat them by 100.
Wait.
The answer is actually Shaq, but since he's not here,
Thank you. Thank you.
he's number one going to do it. But the default behind that, of course, Toma, we know. Come on now.
First of all, if anybody is on a camera, it'd probably be Spurlock, man. Let's be honest about it.
Yeah, he's a hothead.
Well, I'm not gonna say what he would do, but that there's a possibility that I could be Spurlock. But hey, fellas, I appreciate y'all jumping in for a little bit of what you know, and hopefully everybody got to know the Hornsmen a little bit better, for good or for worse, for rich or for poor, in sickness or in sleep.
For Buffy, equality for Buffy.
From international incident to you call it, brother. But again, thank y'all for listening. But right now, we want to play. Oh my gosh, I cannot talk. We want to have a special tribute for Black History Month.
Yeah, so I thought today we would slow it down a little bit, just enough to give flowers, right? To give flowers away as we celebrate Black History Month, and more importantly, an amazing person. So we want to give love and smiles to a cornerstone. I say a true cornerstone of the 40 Acres, Miss Brenda Burt. Just for you who may not know, at UT Austin, Miss Burt, Mama Burt to us, it wasn't that she was just present. She was purpose in motion, right? She led committees. She sanctioned and helped profile different events and really built community on campus. Community for all, I might say, for all students, but really creating space where diversity wasn't a buzzword, right? It was about inclusion for all, engagement for all, and it allowed for a lived experience for students, faculty, and staff alike, to be quite honest. In 1984, she actually stepped into a role that honestly became legendary. She became the director of the undergraduate and alumni relations for the Department of African and African Diaspora Studies. Now, what's interesting about that, I told you it's 1984, so she didn't start that for a phase or just one season. She was in that role for 34 years. 34 years of commitment to students, to faculty alike, to advancing education components at the University of Texas at Austin. And when some people might have just taken that 34 years and taken a bow, Mama Burt, she leaned in even more, right? In 2013, she became an adjunct professor, an adjunct assistant professor in the same department, Department of African Diaspora Studies. She was teaching, she was guiding, it's a legacy leader, if you will, pouring wisdom, and I would say more importantly, pouring love into every person that she interacted, but most importantly, the students, right? She really led and guided a journey of students, right? She was that mama on campus for many of us. And it actually was a journey that culminated in her being honored as Professor Emerita. So she's earned, deserved, and celebrated. Her impact runs so deep, to be quite honest, the Texas Ex's Black Alumni Network established a scholarship in her name, supporting undergraduate African-American students with financial needs. So not only the impact that she had while we were there, we were on campus, that legacy continues. It's legacy behavior. That's, she planted trees. I like the analogy. She planted trees you may never sit under, but you know that shade, you feel that shade is because of the roots that she planted, that she set in at the campus. I just say it's important to be clear with Mama Bert. She stood 10 toes down. She stood up for everyone, and she really carried this kind of nurturing spirit of Almetris Duran, Mama Duran, on campus as well. So she was rooted in care. She was rooted in excellence, and really a commitment to everyone that she interacted with. And she made a profound impact on everyone here on the screen's lives. But she impacted thousands of lives, right? She had nothing but love and heart for the University of Texas. So I think today it's important that we give her flowers, we give her honor, we say it plainly and proudly. Mama Bert, thank you. Thank you. We see you. We honor you. We appreciate you. And I know your birthday's coming up. So happy birthday to you. Come on, give me a Grammy.
Happy birthday to you.
Anyway, happy birthday early. But thank you, Mama Bert, and for all the pioneers that sacrifice for others. We appreciate you.
Absolutely.
This has been a Hornsman moment of Black history, baby.
That's right. It's been a Hornsman
We
moment
love you.
of Black history, which is everyone's history. Toma, thank you for dropping those words about Miss Brenda Burt. Now let's get back to one of our popular segments called What's Poppin'.
What's poppin'?
What's poppin'? And what's poppin' today is not that slide that we had last week that took 10 seconds off the airtime. But what's poppin' are our Texas women's basketball team.
Ballin'.
Man, the number 4 ranked Lady Longhorns had the number 11 ranked OU Sooners in town, and we spanked that. But the atmosphere was electric. If you have not been to a women's game, you got to get there, bro. I'm trying to tell you, the crowd is excited. The student section goes live. I mean, they are live. Y'all know Dre's daughter Soleil?
Mm-hmm.
Soleil's out there line dancing. I mean, they having a good time at these ladies' games. So they play LSU on Thursday. So if you can make it out to the game, come check them out. But
boy, Ashley,
the
did he do that on purpose?
Okay, so really quick to give even more in regards to it, women's basketball time.
We're back.
Women's basketball.
I'm back. So real quick, they're just an impressive 62-5 at Moody. Can this team win it all, fellas? Thoughts?
That's what I was just about to go to. Well, you know, UCLA is number 2, and we gave UCLA its only loss. Obviously, the SEC is a gauntlet. LSU's coming. South Carolina's always tough, but again, we beat them. They beat us. So our 2 losses, I think, after we play LSU this week, next week, or when we play them next, we'll get the W there. The only fear is this UConn team is hitting on all cylinders right now. So depending on where we are, depending on that Final Four bracket, because I think we'll make the Final Four, I do think Texas can win, and the only chance I think that we have that somebody can upset us in the tournament, and wouldn't be upset, but it would be UConn. But like you said, this team is rolling, and Coach Vic Schaefer has them literally improving every game. And I just think that was a horrible scheduling thing, and he mentioned it. It was like a Thursday, Saturday type deal, or Tuesday, Saturday, back to back for those two games. I think it'd have been a different outcome if it hadn't have been those 2 back to back. If there'd have been a different team in between, I think the girls would have been rolling.
Jonesy, thoughts?
Yeah, Rory's balling, obviously point guard. That's there, killing it. We already know that. Justice has been having a really good game, a lot stronger game in the post. I think they're definitely going to go far, and maybe even the furthest that we've actually seen Texas women basketball in a long period of time. It only reminds me back of Ty Dillard and everybody back in 2003 when they reached the Final Four. And it was in New Orleans. I talk about it all the time, man. It's like one of my favorite teams of Texas history. What I am excited about is this recruit that they got coming out of high school for next year. This girl, Bree
McDonald.
I mean, it was like we've seen film on her back in the day. And here's the thing, even if you don't know who it is, you've probably seen a reel on Instagram that's just like, who are these girls playing and who is this one girl kind of balling a little bit? Like these videos will resurface once again. It's almost the way that we saw like videos of Lamar Jackson back in the day. And we didn't know it was Lamar Jackson until later on in life. It was like, wait, that was you way back then? I really think that we're going to see the same thing with this new recruit, Bree, that's coming through. And she's from Colorado. So shout out to the recruiting team that's on there. We're going right back in the right way with the program and setting off the Moody Center the way that it needs to be.
Yeah. Anybody else got some words on that?
I mean, yeah, this is a tested team. I think the challenge is, especially I went back and just looked at the stat lines, and I missed the game, the LSU game, but I went back and looked at the stat line, and turnovers are, kind of held us down. So if we could minimize our turnovers and keep, under, we got a ball control less than 12. I think we had like 17 one game and 20 another game. You can't win big time games with that kind of engagement. We've got the players. Shout out to Rory. Shout out to, what's my girl, Kayla? I can't pronounce her last name, but I love her in the post. Odeker, yeah, man. She's beastly too as well. So yeah, turnovers, precision ball, and these are going to be long games. We got to play fourth quarter. Got to play. Through the second half. So yeah,
bro,
potential.
So who we I'm not going to say failed to mention because other people.
Yeah, I was about to say it too. Big omission.
Yeah. Yep. Gib, you want to get to that omission?
Two things. We didn't even mention Madison Booker. So her name is synonymous now with Texas basketball. It's in the rafters. She's probably if not top 3, number 1 top Lady Longhorn of all time. That's one, behind Jody Conrad, right? The other thing is we have unfinished business. South Carolina was considered to be one of the greater teams that we've seen, better teams that we've seen, but we were right there with them. I think it was heartbreaking. I think that this team is back with a mentality that they have unfinished business this season. So those are my comments on the Lady Longhorns.
Come on.
Man. So I had the pleasure of being at that OU game. Talked to Brianna Preston. I was like, hey, what's going on this LSU? Oh, she said we're gonna get back on Thursday. Don't you worry. We owe them something on Thursday, so don't you worry. I was like, I know you do. Let's go, dog. Come on with it. Come on. But what I'm excited about is like we got depth. We got Aaliyah Crump coming off the bench, the freshman. She was hurt, bro. She coming out busting these threes and
LIYAH.
Yes, and you know who's nice, and I'll say it twice, Jordan Lee. Ooh, from Cali. She got that game, boy.
West side.
And so I'm excited about this team, bro. I get super excited. All of them. And then you got Ashton Judd coming off the bench. You got, man, Big Shaver has put together a team.
Well, MD, you made a great point. Like when you brought up Booker, shout out to Mix in Austin. Brad Booker, he's a season ticket holder. MD's at the games, and you guys are. I will tell you this, man, and shout out to, like, from what I've heard, the mood because of the kind of the shrink in comparison to the Irwin Center is rocking. And I've heard it's as rocking as back to old Southwest Conference, days where it used to be. And the thing about it is, man, these ladies, quiet as it's kept, second probably best program at Texas. I would say women's volleyball is number 1, and I'm probably putting, if they go back to the Final Four, because the men's team, not this year, but the last 2 years, football went to Final Four. If the women go back to the Final Four and take it, they're probably the second best program on campus, and it's so good to see because I know several men's on this thing have been since the let's just say the mid to late 1900s have been supporting Taryn Brown and Vanessa Wallace and them in women's basketball. But to your point, Jonesy, and I want to end with this: nothing breaks our heart more. Speaking of Jody, when Jody took coach of Prairie View A&M University women's basketball, Todd Dillard, off Diana Taurasi, and I promise, we have a national championship again if Todd Dillard would have never did. And this team has those great players like that now. So Tiffany Jackson was on that team before too. So it's exciting, man, because the game of basketball, to your point, MD, they got everything. 3-point shooters, post players. Madison Booker got mid-range like Durant when he was on campus. It's amazing to watch.
Yeah.
Just don't need to have a lot of turnovers.
It is amazing to watch, and we will continue to watch the Lady Longhorns. Texas women's basketball roll. And you know what? We're looking to have some of those. We're looking to have Vanessa Wallace on the show. sometime this season. We're also looking to have Ty Dillard on the show sometime this season. Trying to get a couple of the current players as well. So stay tuned for that. And as we stay tuned for those players coming out, we want to talk about a little bit about the basketball bracket, the NCAA March Madness bracket. If you like to win and play the games, come check us out at thehornsman.com. Thehornsman.com. Check us out for some NCAA bracket madness.
Madness.
Yes.
That boy's gonna step your game up. Let's go.
Well, so this one we don't have to fake the funk and pick against all the crappy teams. So Tom, I have a feeling.
Hey, a win is a win. I am the current leader. I'm gonna hold it while I can, but I'm holding all the way to football season. So y'all can play basketball. That's not my thing.
You won.
You're the current leader.
You won. You won the football pick'em. So shout out to Toma winning the football pick'em. I won the first year. Just going to put that in there. But you did win this last year. But we're gonna have a bracket challenge. So you got 41 days to get in. More information will be coming out on that. So stay tuned. Get your picks in. Play the culture. Live the game.
Live the culture. Play the game.
Play the game.
Yeah.
Be the culture.
It's basketball, so shoot your shot. Shoot your shot.
Shout out, and MD, I got you back. Shout out to Kali, man. I'm so proud of you. You still being awake. We talking for those who jumped in on this live a little late. It is 1 hour past Kali's bedtime.
I love it. And speaking of his bedtime, let's go ahead and transition into who you got. So we got a Super Bowl coming up on Sunday. The New England Patriots, 17-3 New England Patriots, are taking on the 16-3 Seattle Seahawks. Fellas, give me your prediction on who's going to win as well as your score. We're going to get you on first.
All right. Put me on the spot. I will give you my prediction for the winner. I'm picking Seattle in this, and a little rationale behind that. I think it's tough. Drake May is a great quarterback. He may be the MVP. He's a second-year player. And I think just the moment's going to be pretty big on Sunday. There's a lot of moving parts. I think in conflict with that, you have Sam Darnold, who's been up and down, but also battle tested. He's been through some of the same kind of ups and downs that a lot of what Drake may maybe experienced in his first year. But Seattle's defense, I think they're poised to look the part. I think that they're thinking, kind of the boom or bust type situation. So I like Seattle in this one. I think the score ends up being, 32-17. I think it's going to be close. I always say this. I think it's going to be close in the first half. A lot of nerves. And I think Seattle's going to pull away in the second half.
Okay. Jonesy, we're going to go to you next.
Yeah, I'm gonna double down on that. I think it's gonna be a blowout. Kali, I don't even think they're gonna be close for the first half, but I think Seattle's gonna come to what they need to. This defense that Seattle has been compared over to the Legion of Boom, but they like to make their own name, and they've been doing what they need to do in order to minimize any offensive scoring on the other side. I do think that somebody's going to spy Drake, and I mean the reality is I'm still a little bitter, obviously with the Bronco game, but I mean he literally scrambled 5 significant times to win the game. And that was kind of the game right then and there. So they're looking at film on that, and somebody's going to be spying him the whole time to make sure that doesn't happen, or their defensive backs or safety is going to come and pull up on him to make sure he's not going to get those scrambles away that he got.
Wait, so we're going to go to you next.
Yeah, 3 for 3 on Seattle, man. I think I honestly, I just don't believe the Patriots deserve to be there. From the Houston game, from the Bronco game, I think that, kind of luck and some just extreme abnormalities have been on their side. I think it's a good story. Like, I think Vrabel coming in, turning around, Drake May, coached by Mac Brown, those things. But if I was to ask you, can you name me another offensive player besides maybe Stephon Diggs? I think that's tough for New England. And then, we got people in Seattle. Shout out to Tiffany Walker-Lambie. Like, she been telling us about 12s for years. And so it's rocking and rolling up there. I do think, though, to both Jonesy and Kali's point, I think that the defense is going to put Drake May in the moment. Like, I think Seattle's defense And maybe they're called like Darkness now. It's not the Legion of Boom. It's called something. And so shout out to Danye, whose birthday is about to be next week, but it's gonna be this weekend. I do want it to be entertaining though. So Jonesy, I want if it's entertaining and you just getting beat down, I'm okay with that. And then obviously shout out to Equality on my shirt. We got Bad Bunny, man, that's gonna have maybe one half of the country mad, and our half, that's what I'm gonna say, our half is gonna be excited. So I'm excited about halftime and who all he could bring out because he got a lot of dope collabs.
Not a speaker of English. Not
no,
one.
No speaker. No, they put on your translator app. Just listen to the music. Survive. It's cultura. It's the Bad Bunny Bowl. I never can root for the Patriots, especially the way they dominated CJ. That was a tough one, but I'm just not a fan. This is their 11th or 12th Super Bowl. It's enough. I'd rather give it to the new Legion of Boom. Also, I mean, Seattle's defensive profile this whole year has been nasty. And I figure they will sell out and kind of remove Drake May's kind of first reads. And that's going to force longer downs. You put them in that pressure. They're attacking defense, a little turnover. So, yeah, I've got Seahawks. But listen, I figure it's going to be closer than you think. So I'm going to cut it closer, 24-21. Go Hawks.
Shout out to Byron Murphy and Hunter Dickinson.
And in Quandre on the
he's on the practice squad. Oh, so let's correct Collie. I don't know what you called him, but it's Michael. Is his first name?
Yeah, what do you call him?
Michael.
That's what he's going to be in the game. I mean, help him.
Michael.
Collie was like, he's Hunter.
It's past my bedtime.
You're doing a good job, Bubba. You're doing a good job.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah, proud of you, buddy.
You're kidding. What do you think, MD? What you got?
Well, you know who's still on the team for the Patriots? Brendan Schooler, yeah.
Schooler.
Yeah.
I think he's like on the practice squad.
Almost a Pro Bowl special teamer.
Yeah.
No, he was there. He would have been in the Pro Bowl for their special teams. With All Pro, whatever. He's there like guy.
Well,
who'd y'all have? Bill Bates for the Cowboys?
Yes,
that
I love it.
Okay, he's there. Bill Bates.
Or watch this. Our Kenny Gant, really, the shark.
Oh, Kenneth Gant, the original shark.
Well, so the good thing is that the Longhorn is going to win a Super Bowl ring yet again, but I am going to go with the Seattle Seahawks because both teams have lost 3 games. The Patriots lost to the Steelers, the Bills, and the Raiders. They lost to the Raiders, while Seattle lost to Rams, 49ers, and Bucks. So I think I'm feeling that they got it together, and they still owe it for the miscalled play instead of giving the ball to Marshawn Lynch in the Super Bowl years ago. They're going to go ahead and close it out, and I'm going to make it simple. Toma, we're damn near neck and neck. I got it 24-20.
Yeah. Come on, man. Me and you together. There might be an international incident.
Ooh, you know what? Say it. Y'all have low scores. Do you think that the field is going to play any kind of 2 things? One, do you think the field, because for some reason I think that San Francisco, Santa Clara area, it gets like slippery. I think that's my first thing. And then Collie, specifically to you, does it matter that New England is going to be coming all the way west? And that does the negative body clock go from east to west, or is it only west to east?
I think that because the game is played at 5:30, that negates the travel, the body clock issue. I think also they probably have been there for a week at this point, so that probably won't be an issue either. To your first question, the field maintenance team is going to be the MVP of this game because that field is going to look pristine when they get out there. And if there's any issues, they're going to talk about it. Well, we had a cleat change at the halftime. We had the 1 inch, and we changed to the 1.5 inch. Yes. So all of that.
Shout out to it.
And it's going to be warm for both of them. I mean, you look at the climate wise that they're coming to New England, it's freezing. I mean, San Francisco is still somewhat cool, but Seattle for sure a lot cooler, I think, than what Santa Clara is, or at least close to it. So, I mean, they'll be acclimated or At least ready to roll.
We're gonna drop an $8 million Hornsmen commercial. That's what the average commercial is going to $8 million per, baby.
I love it.
8 mil.
Yeah.
Okay.
They don't allow the salts anymore in the NFL. I heard. By the way,
smelling salts.
That's
yeah.
They banned that. Well, they just have to go back to pickle juice.
Maybe America.
Probably got something else. Hey, man. Shout out to David Liggins too, man. Seattle Seahawks. He was at the playoff game as well.
Sure was. Yep, D Liggins.
D-Lig in the building. But hey, man, I appreciate y'all checking us out tonight. Appreciate all of our listeners worldwide that were on YouTube commenting and following. We appreciate all of you. Hey, Jonesy, we got the Winter Olympics starting when?
Friday opening ceremony. Just FYI, and they are in Milan. FYI.
Milan. Shout out to Jackson Whitley.
Shout out to Shawnee Davis, the first male to win a gold medal in speed skate. Shout out to Debbie Thomas, one of my people. First female. She was a figure skater, Tom.
Okay.
Shout out to my brother, the best griller. Oh, wait a minute. Status drop. Status of status. Wait, what? Jonesy, where's that from?
Patty.
Okay, Patty.
So okay, now we're gonna sit there.
I got people. We'll talk about that on the next episode.
What event did Jonesy win the gold medal in? Go.
3,200.
3,200. Wait.
Old school Hawaii steeplechase.
Toma, what event did he win it in?
New event, shirtless DJing. Gold.
Now,
first cousin to breakdance.
I was gonna say,
is that a winter sport?
As a break dancer for Halloween, break dancing, but really skateboarding. He won it in skateboarding.
Yep, that would probably be the number one. That's the closest answer. I never ran anything past 1,600, guys. That would be 1 mile.
My bad.
Yeah, but
mid distance.
But you practice. You probably practice running the 3,200. I would imagine.
Oh, cross country for sure. Look, you want to check tape?
You right now.
We got receipt.
Hey, matter of fact,
I just saw couples retreat.
MD, like
everybody. You want to check tape?
Oh no, I thought you was talking about because Jonesy. It was like a relay kind of because Jonesy got the medal. But if you watched our footage from when we was in Ohio State, I too was on the relay team. I was the first leg.
You were on the first leg.
Where are you? Where are you?
Love it.
That boy tore his ligament.
Hey man, we gonna get out of here. He gonna take us out of here, even though it took him a long time to bring us in here.
Shout out to the producer. Khalid, go to bed.
Happy Black History Month. It's more than a month.
Hey, come check out the women's game against LSU on Thursday.
Boy, Ashley. Redemption. Happy birthday, John B. Happy birthday, John Ye.
Happy birthday, John B. Happy birthday, Ye. Appreciate you joining, Jarrell.